Don't ignore the gray rhino before you. The gray rhino is a term referring to obvious risks that are neglected. You think that you can avoid the rhino simply by keeping a certain distance from it. Economists are warning about Lehman like the meltdown in China from a disastrous bursting of the real estate bubble. In Korea, the finance minister, the central bank governor, and the heads of the Financial Subsidy Commission and the Financial Supervisory Service meet every weekend to discuss macroeconomic issues. In the last meeting on Sunday, the senior presidential secretary for economic affairs also joined. The policy chiefs so far think the conditions are manageable. They reach the consensus that the escalated uncertainties from China's real estate market and the spike in interest rate of U.S. Treasuries will have a limited impact on the Korean economy. The four financial heavyweights in the public sector could be right, but they nevertheless must build buffers for the foreign exchange market. One option could be extension of the forex stabilization measures by drawing in the National Pension Service (NPS). Last December, the pension behemoth was allowed to hedge foreign exchange risk by selling its dollar holdings on the forward market in a measure to ease soaring dollar demand on the onshore FX market. The foreign exchange stabilization measure is supposed to end in December this year. If the measure is extended, it can help contain the rise of the dollar value against the won in the market. The German economy resembles Korea's. Both rely on manufacturing and export. In terms of output value, Germany is the fourth largest manufacturing power after China, the United States, and Japan. Korea competes with India for the fifth and sixth rank. Exports took up 50% of the GDP for Germany and 48% for Korea last year. Both economies benefited from China's opening and expansion. Both weathered the global financial crisis better than others thanks to their robust manufacturing bases. But the German economy contracted in the final quarter of 2022 and the first quarter of 2023 and yielded zero growth in the second quarter. It is expected to report negative growth this year solely among major economies. The International Monetary Fund forecasts Germany will fall behind the United States, Britain, France, and Spain in growth over the next 5 years. The four financial leaders can congratulate themselves for greater teamwork against the shock over the last year. Their fast response to the bond market upheaval following the default of Legoland Korea and the liquidity ooze of the Federation of Community Credit Cooperatives did help stabilize the financial market. They deserve a compliment for that, but whether they can equally well cope with the looming dangers or the gray rhino from Korea's bulging household debt and China's risk and stop a contagious spillover is uncertain. Few can define the character of the economic policy under President Yoon. The government attributes it to its championing of the private-led economy, but it must have at least one signature policy to reinvent our economic fundamental and build a new growth engine for the future.